Hey folks, it's Dr. Brenda Money Coach and the creator of the Gutsy Women Club, where women dare to dream and take bold actions to follow their heart's journey. Hey, please subscribe below, follow along on this wild journey. I was in shorts earlier in the week and during most of my stay, and now I dug out this blanket that I was sure I wouldn't need when I'm RVing in all this warm weather, right? Temps are in the 30s, and it's looking like a long several days ahead of me. It is Saturday. The worst of the weather is supposed to hit here on Monday, Sunday, Monday. Monday, a low of 15 degrees. I am near Corpus Christi, Texas. So not an area that you think of as being a cold weather area. I am glad I did changed my reservations to go up to Austin because that weather is even worse. So this is the first time that I've been on the road where I can honestly say I wish I was in a house, because I can't get outside. And to me, that's the biggest reason why I came on the road in the first place. And it would be nice to curl up in front of a fireplace and move from room to room. But I'm in the RV for several days now, so my plan is to get a lot of work done since there's not a lot else to do. But I wanted to talk about some of the precautions that I am hoping to take. I mean, this is my first winter, and it's my first time in temperatures that are really this bad. Now, I grew up in Wisconsin, so I should be used to it, right? But my fingers have already frozen a couple of times. One of the things I did was take the hose from the spigot. Yesterday, I drove around the campground, and I was surprised by how many people still had their hoses hooked up to the spigot. So to me, that's probably the scariest thing. You don't want the water, you don't want things freezing there. So yeah, I took that down. My tent is all put away. I've got a couple of things to do yet. I will be relocating on Monday and going to a full hookup site just down the hill. And so hopefully that'll be okay. I don't have to hitch up. I can just walk back and get my Jeep and hope for the best to get things hooked up. So I wanted to talk a bit about the power in the RV. I mean, the RV is not exactly made to be living in it when it's real cold. I mean, it just doesn't do a real good job of heating. But at these temperatures, at some point, the electric heat will not keep up. And so the circuit kept blowing yesterday. So I have switched over to propane. And never having experienced, how much propane it takes to heat this place, I guess I'm hoping that I don't get any unpleasant surprises. The dial is at about half a tank. I filled up that propane tank months and months ago. I just don't use much propane. Cooking is minimal. So I just checked last night. I'm like, well, how big is that tank anyway? It's 18 gallons. So if I'm at half, I hope that it means I've got around 9 gallons of propane in there, because certainly the electric heat is not going to be coming on for a long time. So hopefully, fingers are crossed there. I'm nervously check it. I'm still at a half. Wednesday or Monday will be the worst. Definitely when I head out on Thursday, I'll get some gas and look for a Love's is usually pretty good. If there's a Love's or a trucker stop where they've got the propane, and I'll fill it up again. So that's definitely something that if you know it's going to be cold, get your propane tanks filled up. Definitely. I would be totally screwed. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to show you right now. This is what I've got going on right now. This is, it's a small space heater. I will give you a link in the description. It is really, really good. I've typically have it on the floor. I just have it here to display. But it actually gets too warm when I put it in my bedroom. Ideally, I would have a second one, one going in the bedroom and one going in here. But it really does a good job. You know, nothing, I mean, part of the problem is the windows and the breezes that come through. But it, you know, so it does give me electric heat, and then the propane kicks in every so often. It's been pretty good. The other item is a little portable generator. So it's just, I'm plugging it in. It should be at full capacity, but I wanted to double check, because the other thing that can happen is the power goes out, and if the power goes out, I can get the generator going for a while anyway. I really hate running the generator, and but this can help me. You know, I can keep the heater going using this portable generator. So it's just a really nice plug-in, and I'm really glad I got it, if for nothing else than a peace of mind. I've used it a couple of times for minor things, but it really is sort of an emergency thing. So really, really glad I have that. And yeah, so yeah, I am. You know, the cats don't even want to go outside, so no walking Dolly, and Coco's not clamoring to go outside, and so, you know, they're all going to be sitting tight. So it's a little bit boring, and it's going to be a lot of work that I'm doing. I'm kind of thankful I do have the work in front of me. But yeah, this is not the idea that everybody has of RVing. I'm getting things ready for, I've got my Gutsy Women Club, and I'm doing a vision board workshop, and I said, I'll betcha people are going to have, because it's, you know, it's colder in other parts of the country for sure. I'm sure, you know, some of my members are going to want palm trees and sunshine and island scenes in their vision board. Yeah, because the winter and the cold has been really tough. So wherever you are, if you are in an RV, be safe. You know, keep your pets safe, take precautions. Get someplace that's a little bit warmer. I'm really glad that the only day that looks like it's totally below freezing may be Monday, and we'll be right at that mark as a high for the day, and that'll be it. Still cold, but it's the freezing temps, and you know, things breaking and bursting in the RV. And definitely I am going to be staying at South Padre Island longer next winter. So that is definitely, it's cold there, but nothing like here. All right, so you guys stay safe, and don't forget to subscribe, and hey, wish us all luck as we get ourselves through this cold front. You take care.